What's up guys, I'm the Genius. This is my first video, and the first person to name this scientist gets mentioned on my next video. Let's do it. Since this is my first video, I want to show you how I do things. I go by the scientific method, and this isn't your scientific method like problem, hypothesis, materials, data, conclusion. I know you're not stupid, so we're going to go through this just fine. For my first video, the problem is it possible to beat jet lag? I know America is traveling a lot these days, and you really don't want to show up tired. So is it really possible that you could go to a meeting not tired because you just beat jet lag? I don't know, that sounds pretty useful to me. Doesn't it to you? No? Okay, so you may be asking right now, how's this experiment going to play out? Well, actually, I'm going to do a simulation. Oh boy, simulation. See, I'm not going to spend $1,000 for a ticket just to put a video on YouTube. I just got back from a trip from Thailand, so I'll just base my simulation off that. Thailand? Well, oh my god, isn't that like a 30-hour flight? Well, actually, it's a 24-hour flight, but there's a stop in between to Japan. Then we go directly to Bangkok. So, Genius, how's this going to work out? Well, I'll just simulate a plane cabin. I'll put in seats all around me and make it like an airplane. And I'll actually stay there for the flight time. So that way, I can simulate what the time is over there. So that's why it's called jet lag. It's because you go from one time zone, and then you take a jet to another time zone, and the time difference is pretty uneven. So when it may be time for you to go to bed in Houston, it's time to wake up in Bangkok. But you already knew that. Well, that's just fine, but how do you expect to film all this? It's gonna be like a 10-hour video. Yeah, well, I figured that. I just figured I could speed some scenes up, skip in between, get you the gist of how I was doing that. So that way I'm not wasting your time at a 10-hour video. Yeah, who would want to watch you for 10 hours? And I could say the same about you. How do you plan to incorporate this with jet lag? Well, you see, if I leave for the simulation at around 7 a.m. in Houston time, and I take a 24-hour flight to Bangkok, and I get there, let's say around 11 o'clock local time, then that's just in time for bed time. So I figured, why sleep during the plane? I mean, because if you don't sleep, then you'll be tired and you'll want to go to bed. Oh, I get it now. That was just simple. Well, yeah, that's just because you're not as smart as me. So, YouTube, is it possible to beat jet lag? Let's decide.
We blowing money fast on this. I think I'm Big Meech, Larry Hoover, whipping work. Hallelujah. One nation under God. Real money from the. I think I'm Big Meech, Larry Hoover, getting work. Hallelujah. One nation under God. Getting money from the. I think I'm Big Meech, Larry Hoover, whipping work. Hallelujah. One nation under God. Real money from the. I think I'm Big Meech, Larry Hoover, whipping work. Hallelujah. One nation under God. Real money from the. I think I'm Big Meech, Larry Hoover, whipping work. Hallelujah. One nation under God. Real money from the.
In case you were wondering about how I was going to go about doing this, this is my plan. Here, let me show you. Big Papa Bear. It's always big Papa Bear. Big Asian Papa Bear on a plane. Miss Broom, Miss Push Broom. Miss Old Broom. And Mr. Baseball Bat. As for me, I'm going to be stuck right here in the middle. As you see, there's barely any leg space. So this is all real. Trust me. To make it even more authentic, I downloaded some cabin noises into these earphones, or into my iPod pretty much. So I'll be playing them through there, and so I'll be listening to it the whole time. Even more authentic, I brought a backpack with in-flight reading material. And I'm gonna have the TV playing like they would on a film jet. Yep, stressed out. So flight part 1, right now.
Welcome aboard, and thanks for flying with us. We're committed to making your flight safe and comfortable. So before we depart, we'll be showing a brief safety presentation. This information can help you if there's an emergency, so it's important to pay close attention, even if you are a frequent flyer.
All carry-on items should now be stored securely, either in an overhead bin .
Oh, Papa Bear! God damn it! Oh. Come on, man. That's not... Freaking Miss Broom doesn't know how to keep her head to herself. Waiting at the terminal right now for my plane to Bangkok. Got a 6-hour flight ahead of me, and that last flight was a killer. 13 hours, and at least the landing was better than the takeoff. So yeah, I should arrive around Bangkok at around 11 local time. 11 p.m. So, see you guys then. Got into Bangkok. I'm in the Peninsula Hotel right now. About to go to bed. I am just sleepy out of my mind. I got here a little bit sooner than I thought I would. I actually got here at 8. Couldn't believe it. I guess it wasn't a 6-hour flight like I thought it would be. But, yeah, Thai hotel pretty cool. They brought me my own dog to eat. You look like a scrumptious one. Alright. So, yeah, I'm going to go to bed and then report back to you guys in the morning. What's happening, guys? It's 7 o'clock in the morning right now. I slept great. I mean, hey, watch it. So, obviously didn't eat my dog, just was too cute to eat. Guess the next guy who comes around will probably eat it. So, well, let me start my day of adventuring, and I'll be going back 2 days from now, so. Alright, I'm going to be doing my stuff this week, and then I'll report back to you guys when I get home back in Houston, so. Signing off for right now. What's happening, guys? Just got back from Bangkok, tired as hell, jet lag. So, had a problem, made a hypothesis, got some materials, got some data. I think I have a conclusion now. You got about a 50-50 shot of beating jet lag. If you time it just right, you may be able to beat it. Because when I got into Bangkok, I mean, I was plumb out tired. I mean, it was 7 o'clock. I was ready to go. Got in my hotel at 8. Got to sleep. Slept through the whole night. Woke up at 7. Was fine. Was fine for the rest of my trip too. I just had to take, you know, a nap here and there. But I was fine. Now, some of that video was dramatized. Well, no crap. I know, you can definitely tell. But also, coming back from my trip that I did actually take, I wasn't jet lagged at all in Thailand. I was actually pretty surprised because when I went out to the nightlife, I felt great. I mean, I felt absolutely brilliant. But then it was the trip back home that absolutely killed me. I mean, there's a Japanese woman in the back who sounded like she was hacking up a dead yak every time she coughed, and there's a kid in the front who absolutely sucked at Tetris and was pissing me off. But once I got here, it was around 6 o'clock, and I didn't sleep the whole flight because I was planning on doing the same thing that I did. But when I got here, I didn't sleep a wink the whole night. It surprised me. I don't know what it was. Maybe I had too many distractions or something. But I think you really have to be focused to beat jet lag. Your brain gets so used to the place that you were just at that it just keeps going back, keeps going back, keeps going back, uses that recognition. It doesn't care if the sun's shining or the moon's shining. It just cares about what it knows, what its patterns have been. Brain waves circling through your brain. And we got the Lab Bunny with the comment question of the issue. Thanks, Lab Bunny. Lab Bunny says, if you could invent one invention, what would it be and what could you use it for? Alright, that's the question. Post your creative response in the comment section below. Alright guys, that's it for this issue. If you like it, give it that thumbs up. If you really liked it, give it a favorite. Come on, please. It's right there. It's right there. Just click it. Hey, remember to hit that subscribe button, because next issue we're going to see if the oil companies are really overcharging for their gas when it comes to grades. We're going to be seeing mile per gallon, performance-wise, all of the grades, getting to see how they do, alright? So don't miss next issue. Signing out, I'm the genius. You guys are the people keeping you informed.